Vice President Joe Biden was in Baghdad Tuesday on hand for what the U.S. has deemed to be the end of its combat operations in Iraq. He met with Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki, who said afterward in a broadcast address Iraqi relations with the United States were entering a new phase and Iraq was taking a big step toward restoring its sovereignty. Biden also spent time with President Jalal Talabani, who called him one of Iraq's best friends. Biden was making a new appeal to Iraqi leaders to end the country's political deadlock in place since inconclusive elections back in March. People on the street were certainly aware of that part of the vice president's mission.
The American vice president's visit to Iraq is to put pressure on Iraqi politicians to solve the current political crisis and to put an end to the problem in Iraq regarding the formation of a new government.
Others were more concerned about security issues. Despite fresh assurances from the Prime Minister, LETH AL-KHAFAJI was worried Iraqi forces aren't ready to handle threats on their own.
I hope that U.S. troops can withdraw today and not wait until tomorrow. But I wonder if the Iraqi troops are able to handle the security burden. The Iraqi Army and Air Force aren't properly equipped.
Despite the reservations in some quarters, U.S. forces are continuing to flow out of Iraq. The transit center at Camp Virginia in neighboring Kuwait was packed full with soldiers being processed on their departure. A grinning Private Benjamin Hoffman was happy to be on his way.
It's amazing to finally go home and see my family after being in Iraq for a while. It's unbelievable. It's quite an exciting feeling.
Departing American vehicles were lined up to be loaded onto container ships in a Kuwaiti port. Major Eric DELELLIS said many soldiers are leaving with a sense of accomplishment.
It's a feeling that I did my part, as well as many other soldiers before me and many soldiers now, and you just have a sense that that you left something much better than you found it.
It was President Barack Obama's decision to draw down to 50,000 U.S. troops in Iraq. Under Washington's security agreement with Baghdad, all American forces are supposed to leave the country by the end of 2011. Karen Sloan, The Associated Press.